you sent a message without even uttering one word. Like not even one word. You sent a whole message and you didn't even have to utter any words. You know why? Because your silence speaks volumes. Sometimes, family, when people do things to you or when people do things just out of spite, they expect to get a reaction out of you. They expect that you're going to do something. They expect that you're going to try to comfort them, come at them, do something to them, but you did nothing. You know why? Because you're unbothered. You're not responding to everything in this season because your silence speaks volumes, family. Your silence speaks louder than words. A lot of times, I truly do believe people are truly put on assignment to piss you off, put on assignment to get you mad, to flare you up. And for what? For what? How does it benefit you? It doesn't. And I learned that every single thing does not deserve a response. Everything does not deserve a response. And I just feel like sometimes people try their best to get you outside of your comfort zone. They try their best to get you to respond and to react when you know good and well you just don't want to. Because it's not that important. Not to take you out of your blessings, not to take you out of where you're going in your life. You're not responding. And your silence speaks volumes because, family, they don't get the right to run through your life like that. They don't get the right to come in and out of your life. And they certainly don't get the right to try to sit here and play in your face and get you to react in a manner that you wouldn't react in anyway. Your silence speaks volumes. You do not have to respond to everything a person does to you. You don't. For what? You do not have to have a clap back. You do not have to say anything back because people sometimes are intentionally doing this to piss you off. And your silence is so powerful because it is telling them loudly that you're done. It is telling them loudly that you're unbothered, and it is telling them loudly that you good. And your silence holds profound power. And here's why. When you're silent, you have more improved clarity, more focus, just more time to think. Time to think and let things ride. Like when you think about what a person has done to you that wasn't so good, you reacting and responding does what? But when you really sit back and allow yourself to really think about what they do, you're like, I don't need this person in my life as a whole, or I don't have to deal with this situation at all, or I'm going to address the situation at a later date, but it's not going to take you out your peace. It's not going to take you out of your comfort zone. You don't have to deal with that. Why? Why do you have to come up out of your good day to address something that's on a lower level vibration than you are? Why do you got to come up out of your good day to try to resolve something? Family, at the end of the day, some things and some battles you just do not fight. You don't. It's not even worth it for you to do so. You are on your way to greatness. You are on your way to being great. You are on your way to doing new and different things in your life. So why should you stop and slow down to address foolishness? You don't have to. You don't have to. And these people know that when they out here playing these games and when they're out here playing in your face, they know they're pissing you off. They know that they're going to get a reaction out of you because that's what they want to do. And some of y'all used to in the past have anger issues. You used to you used to always respond to these people, give them the energy that they need. No, you don't have to give them anything. You give them the silence that you've been giving them because it is teaching them that you are different. It is showing them you're not even on the same, maybe how they knew you is not who you are today. You're not even on that same wavelength. And you got to that point where you're like, you know what? I think I'm done. I'm done dealing with her. I'm done with the foolishness. I'm done spinning the block on situations that no longer serve me. I'm done being in that. And when you get to that point, family, where you're done, you are truly done. Why do you have to sit here and deal with something that you no longer are even involved with? Why do you have to sit here and deal with people that's just pulling you to a level that you don't even want to go to? Why are you dealing with individuals that are taking you out of your mental clarity? And like I've said before, you would rather lose them before you lose your mind. That's on everything. These people are not going to drive you insane because you're not going to let them. They're not going to take anything additionally from you because you're not going to allow it. You're going to move on and you're going to remain unbothered. And yes, I know it hurts. It hurts when you're dealing with people that you love or that loved you and they're out here playing games. I get that. But at the end of the day, you're not going to allow them to take you out of your blessing and to take you out of your comfort zone for what? It's not worth it. Because truly, family, the reality is your silence speaks volumes because you are reducing your stress. You're not stressed. You're not dealing with that. You're reducing your stress every single time. Why do you need to solve that situation with them? Well, for what? You've given them chance after chance after chance to get it right. And they've shown you time after time after time that they're not going to get it right. So some things, family, you wash your hands of and you move on. Why do you got to keep sitting here and trying to teach a person how to treat you? Well, why do you have to keep sitting here and trying to remind her what she needs to do? Remind him what he needs to do for what? That is literally taking away from your mental aptitude. It's literally taking away from your peace. And every single moment of every single day, it is robbing you of your joy. It's robbing you of your joy. Your silence spoke volumes. The words that you didn't say spoke volumes because they know what it is. Y'all, I promise you, a person knows when you're done. And they don't always know that you're done because you verbally said you were done. They know that you're done because they can feel that you're done. Yo, they can literally feel the air is different. They feel that the energy has been cut, that the cords have been cut, that you're done. And they feel it and they know it because you're serious this time. And a lot of us, family, as chosen ones, you have good hearts. You want the best for everyone. You want to love everyone. You want to give everyone a second chance. You want to teach people and learn from them and teach them and love them. For what? A lot of the people, they don't want that. You're sitting here wanting more for people than they want for themselves. And one of the biggest lessons I learned in life is you cannot want more for others that do not want that for themselves. You can't. You can't want more for her than she wants for herself. You can't want for her. You can't want for him what he's not yet ready for. And it's not fair to them. You know what I mean? It's just not. So your silence is you removing yourself from a situation that you no longer have to solve. All you have to do is to continue to grow and be good to yourself and love yourself. And you sent a message without uttering one word, and that is power. That is power. You do not have to react to everything. You do not have to respond to everything. You don't even have to give these people the benefit of the doubt. You have to do nothing, because doing nothing sometimes is doing everything, because it's still an action. You are no longer going to allow these individuals to throw you off your game. Some of y'all are doing big things in your life, wanting to go places, wanting to be someone, wanting to obtain new things. And family, that in order to go to that next level of your life, you cannot necessarily be the same person that you are today. It's going to take a greater and different version of yourself. But now you got this person in your life, and you sit up here building and building and building a foundation, and they're poking holes at the bottom of your foundation. How are you going to succeed? How are you going to grow when you're trying to move into different circles and do different things, and this person is ruining your reputation, having a whole slander campaign on you, talking bad about you? You don't need that in your hemisphere, and you truly cannot afford that in this season, not in any season. Your silence is speaking volumes. They don't need to hear you say, I'm done, we're through, it's over. No, nothing. They get nothing, and they'll know it because they'll feel it, because this time you're serious. This time you're playing no games with these people. This time you're done. And honestly, family, when a person gets to a point, right, where they're no longer arguing, they're no longer going back and forth, they're no longer doing this, doing that, tit for tat, this, that, and the third. When a person is done, they're done. They're not arguing. They're not going back and forth. They are truly indifferent. They're not criticizing. They're not judging. They are truly done. And you got to that point in your life where you're like, yo, I'm truly done. I'm done reacting. I'm done responding. I'm done allowing you to take me up out of my peace, take me out of my comfort zone. I'm done with allowing you to play in my face. I'm done. And when you get to that point, family, without even verbalizing your words, they feel it. And that's on everything. They feel it because you no longer are in their lives. You cut the cord. And you got to understand, family, as a chosen one, you don't understand the power that you keep. You don't understand the type of time and energy that you're on. You don't even understand how powerful you are, because if you did, you wouldn't fight those battles. For what? Fight the battle for what? To take you where? With who and for how long? Fight the battle where? No, there is no battle to fight. You've already won. You've already won. And now they have to live with the fact that you are no longer in their lives. And this time you're serious. Now they have to live with the fact that you moved on. And sometimes, family, it takes you putting your foot down and you being like, no, because family, no is a complete sentence. It doesn't need a word to precede it. It doesn't need a word to come after it. No is a complete sentence. No, period. I'll wait. No. No, that is a complete sentence. And that's where you got to get to in your life when you're dealing with energy vampires, when you're dealing with people trying to take you down through there, when you're dealing with individuals that are not respecting you, not respecting your wishes, not respecting your boundaries. They out here playing games. You sent a message without uttering a word, and I promise you they heard it. So now you're in a season in your life. What are you going to do? What are you going to do? Are you going to continue to respond to the things that are not taking you where you need to go in your life? Or are you going to decide to move forward with your life and not fight every single battle? Because every battle is not worth fighting. You spoke volumes without using any of your words. They see it, they know it, and they feel it. And all you have to do is continue to work on you, continue to move forward, and remain unbothered, and not allow these individuals to come and wreak havoc in your life, in your mind, in your time, in your anything, because you got bigger fish to fry and bigger and better things to do in your own life. Just something to think about. Stay inspired.